Now we've got such an easy DIY. So Christian, you're back. And you know, for most of our projects, as you say, we put out instructions 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
For this one, it's a little bit more organic.
Yeah, a little bit more organic. It's inspired by modern art, right?
Yes.
So it's more about how you feel, how you want it to look, and it's just playing with the copper. So it's actually really quite simple.
So you're going to actually be making these beautiful vessels for a single flower, and you're using them using copper tubing, which is a lot more inexpensive than I thought it would be.
Yeah, so I actually sourced this copper tubing at a home reno store.
Yeah.
It's apparently intended for ice making machines.
Okay.
So you can get like 20 feet of it for about $20.
All right.
So it's very easy, very inexpensive. And then the other thing I just had to source was some test tubes.
Yes.
I found these guys online, but you can find them in lots of places. They're about $1 a piece.
Yeah.
And you kind of just need some like basic tools, some like needle nose pliers, pipe cutter we've used before, which is really easy, a little bit of glue, and some tape just to hold it together. So what's really easy about this project is you just kind of pick a length. So I pre-cut these guys, but if you use this guy, which we've used before,
Yeah.
you just kind of put it around, quite easy.
And you figure out what length you want it at.
What length you want, and then you just keep twisting, and then eventually it breaks
Right.
off for you, right?
What was cool is you actually brought ones that for you did not work as well as you wanted them to.
These felt like fails to me, and you're like, they don't feel like a fail.
I kind of like them. But what you found with these ones is you might have cut them too short. Like you wanted them to be bigger or taller, so you need a little bit longer.
So these, I think I originally cut them at 24 inches, and once I started making them, they just felt too small. I wanted this kind of big over scale.
Yeah, these are
so these guys, it's just kind of like an assorted. I'm going to give you one.
Sure.
And you just kind of like
done. Just joking. So you can actually play. You can actually play with it
and kind of make any shape you want.
Yeah.
And what's nice is as you're working with it, the copper kind of warms up in your hand, so it's easy to work. So and then you can play around with it like that guy may not work exactly like that, but if you pull it up,
I like that guy.
Right? And then you just slowly start bending it.
And you make sure that you, at the end, you have a little holder.
So you have a little holder at the end for this guy that will basically hold your test tube.
Right.
Now, you're probably not going to get an exact circle.
No.
And you're not going to get to hold the test tube on its own. So what I've sourced, actually, there you go, is some glue that's made for indoor-outdoor that sticks to metal and sticks to glass and is waterproof.
Smart.
Also at a home store.
Yeah.
So you can just put a little bead of glue around it.
And make it
slide it in, stick it in, and then just grab a piece of painter's tape.
Okay.
So you can hold it.
Pretend mine was glued. I know that's not staying the way it is.
But it's still holding in there. Like if you wanted your buds to come out on an angle, that would be fine. So you can make it straight up and down, and then you just tape it on.
This is actually really fun, guys.
So you make it so that kids.
It really is. So you make it as organic as you want to make it, and you can put them all together, or you can just have one, and then one single flower.
Exactly. The glue sets in 10 minutes. Over 24 hours, it'll cure, and then it'll be perfect. It'll hold that.
Yeah.
One trick I found is sometimes I was a bit messy with the glue.
Okay.
Just take a sharp edge, and you can actually scrape off any little bits of glue that stick out that bother you.
Beautiful.